Hey, CD. You said feels like deja vu. It's definitely a divine appointment. Hey, blessings. Welcome back, love. I'm back. I wanted to say goodnight to my lover because he's about to go to bed. He goes to bed really, really early. And just give him a final happy birthday wish. All right. So I am ready for another shift to happen since I got you two ladies in the room. I'm really ready for another shift to happen because I feel like it's just our time to really make this into something that it's been meant to be for the entire time. Hey, Daphne, welcome back, love. Yeah, something that's been meant to be for the entire time, and there's just been so much interference, and I'm pretty much over it. Okay, just pretty much over it. I got sage burning now, y'all. So yeah, you see how YouTube didn't push out my the live that I just did as much, and I may come back and create another thumbnail for them, but yeah, exhausted and stressed out. Yeah, we need a shift. I am actually over all of the things that supposedly has to happen for us to be happy. I don't believe it anymore. And I know that's the old frequency trying to, because the thing about the universe is its job is to maintain balance, stability. One of its jobs maintains balance, stability, all of that, right? So that's why it reads vibrations. And believe it or not, when you settle into a vibration at a certain point in your life, the universe logs you in there because you've got to fit into everything else, right? And hey Jacob, when you start trying to shift out of there, the universe is like, oh wait, something's out of place, but it doesn't mind moving you along as long as you want to go, right? But there are things, your old frequency, those childhood traumas and the people in your life and folk who don't like you and all kind of stuff that works very hard to keep you at that same level. It don't want you to vibrate higher. But I'm not dealing with it. I ain't taking it no more. You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in, okay? CD, we're gonna start another list, but we're only doing 3 people on that list for free, and then everybody else needs to leave a super chat, okay? Yeah, Blessings, you said, okay, let's ask the cards, honey. Let's ask. Let's see what we can see, because I'm getting me a reading too. I found me a reader, and I'm waiting on them to get to the place where they can read me. Okay. But I can read other people. But I guess the universe has checks and balances in place where I can't do it for myself. Okay, definitely. I will definitely check that as soon as it's over and make sure that it's locked into the calendar. Okay, tell you about it afterwards. I will. So let's see what we got going on. Blessings. Welcome back again, Karina. Okay, so you want to know if there's a good shift happening soon. Yeah, I'll definitely kind of scope it out and see what it is. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my fan. I am hot. My fan got bobblehead energy, y'all. The head of it be like this. Hey, Mikey in Ohio. Okay. You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in and share the live. All right. We are asking if there's a shift coming for blessing soon. Yeah, right now you're in a state of indecision, feeling kind of aimless, but your spiritual energy is very heightened here. Okay? But it's in the middle of dissatisfaction and indecision. That's where you are right now. There is balance. Wow. Justice and judgment coming out back to back right here. Upright, up against this high priestess. So this is balance and fairness coming, and a reckoning, redemption. Okay? Rebirth. So something is happening here. All right. Oh, and the what the hell? It's all good, baby girl. It's something. It's wow. Your spirit team are working. They are on fire right now. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. The high priestess, okay? The judgment card, justice, and temperance, okay? The high priestess, the angel of judgment, the temperance angel, also an earth angel, okay? And the justice. Yes. Keep doing what you're doing. Whatever you're doing is working, Miss Ma'am. This is fire right here. This is absolutely amazing. I love every bit of this. It's like you're going to wake up at some point and it's all going to be crystal clear. You're going to be satisfied with where you are, here and here. No more indecision. You're just going to make a decision, and whatever you decide, your spirit team is going to be like, okay, that's what we doing. Let's make it happen. Okay? Amen. 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 Yes. I love it. You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live, okay? Did y'all share the live? It's a slow night. Is there something happening in the world that we don't know about? Are people glued to their television? Did somebody start another war we don't know about? That I don't know about because I don't watch the news? Oh, are people out in Neverland, or is there a World Cup happening somewhere? Is there a Final Four going on? Playoffs? I don't know. The world, yeah. When I just shuffled those cards, the judgment and the temperance card flashed in my eyes again. You said just flew to Umi Jua's tarot. Yeah, we need the world here. Yeah, the world is pretty messed up right now. Welcome back, Leila. Thank you for coming back. All right, who else is getting a reading? We got a few people in the room, not many. But yeah. Hey, Latonya, I didn't see you. All right, you guys. But yeah, I don't watch the news, so I don't know what be going on. Because y'all already see we have enough to contend with in our own little lives and world. Imagine sitting up looking at the news every day and bringing that into whatever you got going on. I had to quit that years ago. I couldn't function. Okay? I just couldn't. Just could not. Yeah, it just feels so weird having met his family now. It's like it's real for real, even though we've been together 10 months. Hey, Theo, yeah, we can add you to the list. Is it Thato or Thato? Thato. Leila, you want on the list too? Okay. All right. Thato, you go by he, him, she, her, them, they. Put your pronouns and your questions in the comment section. I'm doing really short readings tonight, okay? Hit that like and subscribe on your way in and share the live, okay? All right, Leila, you are on the list after Thato. Okay, Thato, put your question and your pronouns. What you go by, he, her, he, him, she, her, them, they, and what question you want to ask, okay? But yeah, don't that make it kind of real, y'all? Who in the room? am I talking to myself? Yeah, it seems like it makes it kind of real. Like, am I in a relationship? Okay, you're a gay male. Okay, what's your question, love? Hey, Brittany, I'm doing good. How are you? Remember to like and subscribe and share the live, okay? Brittany, the list is closed, hon. You got here just a little bit late, but I am taking additional people on the list for a minimum $4.99, $5 super chat, super sticker, whatever you want to leave. Hey, Yulita. I'm sorry, I said it all wrong. Eludita. How you doing? Hey, Naomi. I'm glad you're doing okay, Brittany. So, yeah. Thedo, what's your question, love? Did I miss it? I wanted to know what you want me to ask. What do you want to know? Or do you just want a general reading? See what happens. See what comes up. Okay. In a black cloud over your life, so you kind of need some clarification. All right. Gotcha. Hey, don't take a couple of deep breaths with me, love, so I can find your energy out there in the world, okay? Thedo, do you do any kind of like cinematography or content creation or graphic design or anything like that. I have some sort of desire to. You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live if you haven't already. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You have a desire to. Okay. Man, you have really been going through it. So there's really great feminine energy here. Is this you? Because I know you're a gay male, but some of you tap more into your feminine energy. Is this you, or is this someone in your life who is like a mother figure, a big sister, or someone like that? But around all of that, this person is right in the midst of heartbreak, competition and defense, disharmony, misalignment. Your mom's or grandma figure. Okay. Conflict. Just a lot of pushback. Pushback on beliefs, on lifestyle. Hey, Sandra, welcome, love. Just heartbreak and it's almost like this is how I feel like things are going, like you're just being grabbed at and you're just trying to fight it off. Is this true? But is this who you lean on to help keep you going? Yes, okay. Have you been wanting a new lover? Even though you have your mom, you still kind of feel alone. Yeah. Well, that's what I see in the cards. The only thing is you've got to come out of self-punishment, self-doubt. Okay? You've got to really shift and collapse the timeline between you and this lover. I'm going to tell you about him in a minute. But you've got to have an inner tower moment, okay? And you've got to release self-judgment. You are on the timeline to meet this lover, but you've got to collapse that timeline through self-love, okay? Releasing self-judgment and doubt. All right, and punishing yourself. What are you punishing yourself for? Whatever it is, let it go. Okay? Because the Ace of Cups is here to bring new love. Okay? This is committed love. This is somebody who aligns with you spiritually. And when I say spiritually, I don't mean religiously. I mean with your essence, okay? Somebody who is compassionate, okay? They're also a hard worker and very romantic, okay? So they're very well balanced in how they connect with a lover, okay? And then the Four of Cups brings celebration that goes along with this this Ace of Cups. If you, oh, you can't judge yourself by that. Life goes up and down, hun. Things fall apart, they break, you lose things. But gaining is always just as possible and happens just as much as losing. It's just that losing hurts more because we have put so much energy into things. When they go away, part of who we are goes away with them, but it doesn't. It just clears more space for good to come in. That's all you did. You just left more space for good to come in. And whenever you get ready for great employment, like I mentioned, the graphic design or the content creation or whatever it is you desire, they're ready to give it to you along with this lover. But that's going to come through self-love. Okay? This is long-term commitment here. And if you believe in gay marriage, it's here for you. If you don't want that, but you just want a long-term commitment, this is the person. All right? But everything you want is ready and available through self-love and releasing limiting beliefs. Okay? So just letting go of suffering. I know it sounds easier. I mean, it seems like I'm saying it's easy. It can be. It's just a decision you make moment to moment. You know, sometimes once we've been in suffering so long, we just stew in it a little bit and we don't really see, okay, well, we want all the suffering to be gone at once, right? But the thing is, you know, in this moment, I don't think I want to suffer. I think I want to be happy. Let me see what that feels like. You know? And you just yeah, this feels good. Let me see if I do it for another 5 minutes. Then maybe I'll go back to suffering. Let me see what feeling good feels like. Okay? And you just go in your head and think about things that make you feel good, or you go for a walk, or you sit down and you draw something, or you find something stupid to watch on TV that makes you laugh, But just release the suffering minute by minute. Yeah, why not, blessings? That's so true. Just minute by minute. You don't have to try to let go of the whole thing at once. Yeah, give your nervous system a break. All right? That's your reading, dear heart. Leila, you ready? We clearing the energy for you. Yay. Theo, what are your thoughts on your reading, love? You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. That's right. Tell your friends about us here. We are here every Sunday and Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Central. And on Fridays, first and third Friday for our VIP night. So if you become a channel member, yes, definitely up to you. Open your heart to yourself. Start there, right? Because you are the easiest person to put that energy on, because you're not gonna abuse it anymore, because you know what you want now, right? Hey, Coop Divine. Yeah, you know what you want now. So it's okay, yeah, let me just put this energy on myself. And when you put that energy in yourself, you close the gap between those who would give you that same energy. All right? Leila, I'm assuming you go by she, her. Put your question in the comments for me, okay? My nose shiny as heck. But I do look cute tonight. I had to look cute tonight to meet the family, y'all, because I ain't want to be embarrassing my boo. All is well, Theo. All is well. Just look inside your beautiful soul and let it shine. Can I see you moving in as you're so unhappy here? Okay. All right. Thank you, Coop Divine. You said we are changing from 5 to 3. What y'all think? I'm, because you remember I was telling you my therapist, he's been reading my energy, because I'm in bioenergetic therapy, and he thinks I'm depleting myself and giving too much for too little. And I was actually doing the 3 tonight just based on all the stuff that I've been through in the last few days. Just not trying to wear myself out. So what y'all think? All right, Leila, take a couple of deep breaths for me so I can find you wherever you are, love. Do you have someone, Leila, who yells at you a lot from across the room, or they call your name very loudly a lot, or they're always like yelling, Leila, come here, or Leila, or something like that? Do you have that a lot? Or is this your spirit team trying to get your attention? It might be both. The neighbors don't like you? Yeah, because it's like I'm looking from this, like the side here of somebody that just yelling. You said no. Well, somebody talking about you. And it probably is those neighbors. Thank you, Daphne, love. Oh, I appreciate you, sweetheart. They put mice in your flat? Okay, you want to know if you're going to be moving. Yeah, your name is constantly in their mouth, though. Like, they're always talking about you. Very loudly. Yeah, you moving. You got the moon and the chariot card. So there's something that, yeah, you're in a lot of fear over there. But there's something that you know, and there's something that you know that can help you move. Yeah, they're gossiping. That can help you move, but you're not tapping in, right? Because the chariot is here. This is your moving vehicle. It's here to help you move, but you're in the middle. Your move is in the middle of the moon card and the high priestess reverse, right? So your intuition is out of whack right here. Yeah. You shied away from something that you know that can get you out of there. I can't tell you what that is because it's definitely because this is zapping your strength. Okay. Did you just meet a new guy or something, or a new partner or potential partner? You got a lot of low energy. Okay, have no family, so easy to make life who is this? Is the person that you're dealing with? Because there's a Knight of Cups reverse here that comes right after this Two of Cups upright. Okay, so who is this Knight of Cups though? And why is he coming? Clarify this Knight of Cups after the Two of Cups. Did you have a lover that passed away, or something happened that they left for you to end up in this place you are in? Yes, did you hear my question? So here's the healing card. This is releasing, purifying, and cleansing, along with the Six of Swords, which is transition, change, moving behind, okay, and moving on with the Chariot, okay? But in the midst of all, oh, you're the Knight of Cups. And this is your spirit team. That's what I've been hearing. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Okay, so the neighbor, the neighbors that are bothering you, is it a male? Tell me about the dynamic. Who lives there? A family of 3, husband, wife, and kid. I don't know what this is I'm looking at. There's a man somewhere. I ain't gonna say I know what I'm looking at. There's a man somewhere. Well, who is this guy? Because I got the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Divine Masculine. Who is this guy? So are you saying they don't like you just because you're English? So that's what I'm seeing. That's what this is. That's what this is. I love you, Leila, but that's not true. That's not true at all. No, no. No, blessings. That ain't it. Hey, that boy Coda. That family over there, that family is led by a divine masculine. That family is led by a divine masculine. That's a real family there. I'm about to say something that's going to hurt your feelings, maybe. Or you might get mad at me. You might take it with a grain of salt. It don't mean nothing. It ain't true. But if you come to me, you're going to get what I see. And I was hearing some yelling from this way and calling your name before I even started your reading. But them folks ain't bothering you. That started with you. You're saying that you ain't never been nothing but nice to them, but it was something that you did, maybe not on purpose, I don't know, but it was something that you did that caused them to back away from you. You might have thought it was a nice thing, or you might have done it looking for something in return, and they didn't give you what you wanted. But if they calling you the English B, they got a reason. That's what I'm seeing in these cards here. You don't need to move. You need to move on from your feelings. You move there to learn how the Muslims live. Think about how that sounds. You move there to learn how the Muslims live. Think about how it sounds. You sounding very English right now. I'm not trying to be rude or mean. I have 5 Muslim friends. So I'm African American, right? And if I hear any of my white friends say, "Oh, I got a black friend," I run. If anybody come around me and they're like, "Oh, I just can't. I wanted to come around and see, just to be around black folks and see how they operate, see how they do." I'm not picking up that. I'm not feeling that energy either. It's like, did you come to study us like we animals or what? What does that even mean? So you have to look at it from the perspective of the people who are different than you. To you, you're being nice. To you, you want to be inclusive. But to the people outside who are different from you, to us, it looks like you're people of color in the room, or people who are of different religion. Y'all help me with the words, because I am telling who they are because I wanted to examine that. I wanted to become a Muslim. Why didn't you just go to a mosque? Go to an imam. Thank you, Sandra. See, they don't have to welcome you into their community. You became a Muslim and they just didn't accept you. They don't have to. If you became a Muslim, you should have become a Muslim for the connection to Allah. You can find community anywhere. You don't have to become a Muslim to have a community. That's a connection to Allah. So if you have a loving connection to Allah, then the community would accept you if they want to. They may not trust you, and they have that right as well. I appreciate you so much, Sandra. You need more. You need diversity training, love. I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to offend. I'm sure there's a lot more to it. There's so much you can't say right here, and there's a lot I can't say either, and I can't teach you. I can just say a little bit of what I know right now, because that's a whole training course on how to interact with people of other faiths and other races and ethnicities and nationalities and all the things. Okay. I get it, Leila. It's okay. You're going to be all right. It's hard. I know it's hard to put it into words. And I'm not saying you're a bad person, and I'm not saying you had bad motives. A lot of people have cognitive dissonance and don't really understand. Okay? Cognitive dissonance is real. It is very real. So, who's next on the list, CD? I wish you well. Most of the Muslim people that I know live peacefully. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, most of the Muslim people I know live very peacefully. They're very neighborly, very sharing and giving. Since you say you're a non-practicing Muslim, yeah, very sharing, very giving, very warm. They feisty though. They ain't gonna put up with no mess. So if you trigger them, just know they gonna let you know. They ain't gonna coddle you. They ain't gonna soft step, and they ain't gonna baby. They gonna tell you what's what and keep it moving. So you can't have no thin skin. For sure. All right. Okay, you guys, who's next on the list? Is that the last on the list, CD? I hope I didn't offend any of my white friends in the room. Y'all know it's equal opportunity love over here. I know, blessings. I remember that. CD, I know you from the UK. That wasn't offensive, was it? Y'all know I ain't trying to offend nobody. I just gotta call. I just gotta say what's real, you know. Daphne, what you got, love? You say you got a phone call? Did you miss the call or something? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was kind of weird off the bat, but I was trying to get a benefit of the doubt because I kept seeing, like, what is this right here? Because I kept seeing a very protective, very masculine man who's very connected to family, you know, and I was like, but I didn't see it with her. Like, it was just what? Yeah, you're right. All right, Daphne. But I don't think she, you know, she's not bad. She's not a bad person. I think she just didn't understand, or Leila doesn't understand what, you know, kind of the dynamics of how things work. Okay. Yeah, I know you Welsh. I just said UK. Okay. But yeah, I know you Welsh because when my when my therapist, when I was talking to him about the channel and stuff, and I told him that I have CD who helps me out with the channel on the back end, but she lives in the UK, and he asked me, "Were you in like London or what?" And I was like, "No, she's Welsh." So I know my people. Okay, Leila, I'm glad you understand. Okay, so maybe make some sort of peace offering and let them know what your intentions were. Let them know that I really wanted to have a community. I appreciate and adore your faith. Don't call it a religion, call it a faith. I appreciate and adore your faith, okay? And take some, a kosher dish over there. What do you call it if is it halal or something like that? If it's Muslim, but it's kosher. You know what I mean? Take a dish, even if they don't eat it, or but just let them know. All I wanted was to join the community. I have great faith in Allah, and just explain what it was you wanted, and they may want to help bring you along in the faith. Okay, but if you show up just being nice and you become a Muslim and bam, I'm one of y'all. It don't work like that, babe. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right, Daphne. I think I got some smoke, but I want to get some more going here. Yeah, you say you don't think in 9 years you have done that. Yeah. So that's kind of what it looks like. It kind of looks like an imposter or somebody that just showed up and is trying to infiltrate, and what does she really want? Because she's not really communicating her existence in our space, communicating what it is she wants, right? It's kind of like Columbus just showed up over in North America. And the Indians are like, who the heck is this? And he's like, oh, I got corn for you, or I got drink for you, and next thing you know, they're conquered people. All right, so a lot of people of color in different faiths, they're skeptical. All right, so when you come in and you really want to be a part of the community, and you really want to get to know the faith, and you really adore Allah, you have to let them know. You have to present yourself as someone who wants to humbly come and be led. Okay? Yeah. And more than likely they will welcome you. Okay? All right. You said, don't I think you've done that? Okay, well, maybe it was your aura, your energy they wasn't feeling. I don't know, love. Okay. Daphne, where you at, sweetheart? Let's tap in. Let's see what old buddy up to. It's okay, sweetheart. You good. We're not judging you. We're not judging you. I'm just throwing stuff out there. It can stick or not. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Leila. All right. Amen. Blessings. Daphne? You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live, okay? Don't forget you can leave super chats and super stickers to share to bless the reader, okay? All right, Daphne, let's see what's going on with this mind. Have you been a lot more private, like not really letting him know what's going on in your world? Have you been like more no contact, less emotional, like really trying to just keep yourself close to everything, close to the chest, to the vest? Like he has very, very, very limited access at this point to your life and your emotions? Yes. That's what the problem is. That's what the problem is. He can't see what's going on. He been trying and trying and trying. He can't figure it out. And it's driving him nuts. This the drunkard card. He might as well be drinking. he stay drunk in his head all the time trying to figure out what is she doing, right? It's the reader and the researcher. He can't figure out what you doing. This is spy in the reverse. He don't know what's going on, okay? But he's still looking to feed from your energy, tap into your harmony, okay? This the volunteer and the traveler reverse. His light is dimming, okay, and his time is shortening on this earth. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing, okay? He's being cunning. He just wasting time because he don't know what's going on with you. He's not able. Remember, I told you all this time he been feeding on your energy, and now that you withdrawn it, it's driving him crazy, and his lifespan is shortening even more because you was keeping him alive all this time. I'm sure, but this is part of the plan. To keep draining you any way he can, to keep access. But he'll be drained of life before you're fully drained. Blessings, what you gonna do with that $50? Yeah, he'll be drained before you are, though. He'll be drained of life. His time on this earth is shortening every single time he F's with you, girl. He don't even know. He already knew his time was short, but he just cutting it shorter. because you have Mother Earth energy, okay? And y'all know that commandment that say honor your mother and your father, that your days may be long upon the earth. And remember, I was telling y'all that husbands and children see the mother/wife as the closest things to God. Yes, ask for that and keep asking for it. Because if he the one bringing you to court, he need to be the one paying the fees. You feel me? Mother Earth energy means that you, remember I told you have that healing energy, that healing gift, and you are somebody who brings life. You give just like the earth, right? You give life. You can touch something and bring life to it. You can create things that give life. You can breathe in somebody's orbit and atmosphere and lengthen their life and strengthen their vitality. I guarantee you have healing hands too. So try this. If anybody ever tells you they got a simple ache, simple pain somewhere on their body, and they let you, rub your hands together real good. Get them hot. Get them hot. And just feel love. Feel light. Feel healing. Feel truth. You don't have to think nothing. Don't think anything at all. Just feel. Feel love. Feel light. Feel healing. Right? Feel vitality. Feel life. Woo, feels good. And put your hot hands on that spot. I guarantee you'll heal it. That's right, Mad Scotswoman. It's pure love. Pure love. Feel love. Feel life. Feel light. Feel life. Feel vitality. Right? So he's shortening his days on the earth, messing with Mother Earth. You say you're a good massager, LOL. That's what's up. All right. Anybody want to leave a super chat for a reading that is open? We have been here an hour. I think we were only here 30 some minutes the last time, but that was mostly me talking about stuff. I did a couple of readings, I think. But yeah, so you guys share the live, share my channel. Did Delaney come back? Delaney didn't come back, I don't think. But you guys throw me some ideas. What do you think that you could do to help grow the channel? Just one thing. I know Blessings and CD are already doing their part. I know Blessings comes back sometimes and leaves comments. And CD is doing the her part, But and then I have people who do leave super chats. But y'all give me some ideas on what y'all can do. Things that I tell you sometimes that you can do to share the channel, to help grow the channel. I'm really ready to reach. I keep hearing that word. I hear it in my sleep. I hear it in the shower. I hear it when I'm trying to watch TV. Reach. And the only thing that I know to do, be the messenger you are and the people will come. I understand that. The only thing that I know to do, that's what I was about to say. The only thing I know to do is be myself, right? But I do know that throughout my lifetime, I have stretched myself in ways that that have benefited Oh, Delaney's here. Okay, she's studying. Um, I understand that, Daphne. They are really afraid, but I appreciate you sharing. Thank you, Sandra. I understand. I thank you for gifting, sweetheart. Okay, thank you guys. But I have stretched myself in ways that have benefited other people tremendously. You know, I've helped people build businesses. I've helped them build brands. You know, I've helped them build their self-esteem. You know, I've helped them build a new image. Like, yeah, you know. And so, but oftentimes when it was my turn for me to do these things for myself, I face so much opposition, you know, and I come under so many spiritual attacks. People in my life, you know, they might turn on me, you know, all kinds of things. The betrayal, okay, or the ghosting, the disappearing, all, you know, that kind of stuff. And I don't like. I'm not playing victim here. Like, you know, I just know that when you have a gift as strong as mine, then you know it does become a threat to the powers that were, to the lower vibrating frequencies and forces, you know, because they don't want the kinds of gifts that we have freeing people, okay, and helping people to reach the level of consciousness where they too operate in their gifts and fix their own inner world and personal circle, okay. So I know that's what's happening, and I don't feel like a victim. I just know that this is what's real, and I'm gonna go on no matter what. It's just at some point you want to reach beyond their reach. Okay, you want to get to a place where you're untouchable, right? Does that mean problem free? Close to it. Yeah, close to it. Uh, it sounds like it sounds far fetched. It sounds impossible. It sounds, you know, whatever. But I know. I'm not gonna say I know. I believe. I know that I'm meant to be in that place. I've been touched. Okay. I've been, look, okay. It's some stories I can tell y'all. Right, blessings. I see what you're saying, Mad Scots woman, for sure. So, and that's what I'm doing. That's why I come. That's why I show up. Right. Tonight I had baby's birthday. I'm meeting family. I'm doing all that. But what did I do? I showed up because I told y'all I would be here. And it wasn't that, oh, I can't sacrifice. I can't miss my life. I didn't want to. I want to be here. Okay. And this is where I want to be. I want to be doing this, sitting at my reading table, whether it's live with you guys or in my personal one-on-ones. Okay. Very welcome, Daphne. I'm reading my own name, girl. But you're very welcome. I appreciate that. I appreciate you appreciating it. But yeah, I want to be here. I love you too, Delaney. Thank you. Right. So I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep growing and excelling in becoming me while being me. Okay. I told you guys I had used AI to help me formulate an eating plan and a workout plan and all that. Hello, Diana, right? And I also had been using it to help me with like visualizations on certain things that I wanted to kind of shape, right? And just asking it different questions, because y'all know I love me. I if I can learn something, I just be sitting around, ooh, knowledge, 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 right? So I've been using AI for various just little pockets of things in my life where, how would you say this would fit? And what do you think this would work with this? And how do I put X and 10 together, right? So I asked it, true that, mascots woman. You preaching the preaching, I be preaching. So yeah, preach to the preacher, girl. But yeah, so I asked it. I got curious. You're okay, Mad Scots woman, honey. I need the encouragement just as much as I encourage other people. I need it as well. So I'm not. If you came in here calling me, what they be saying about me, old? They be calling me old. They be calling me granny. They be talking about my titties, all kind of stuff. So, so you ain't doing none of that. We good. Thank you for the subscription, Diana. I appreciate you. But yeah. So I asked it, right? Because I think I remember sharing you guys about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Abraham Maslow. And I asked it, I said, based on what you know about me, where would you say I fit on this table? Let me find my other phone so I can pull it back up again. Yeah, and I was like, based on what you know about me, where would you say I fit on Maslow's hierarchy of needs? What you doing? You trying to stick again? Why you be sticking? Cause I want to do something. You ain't gonna stick till I want to do something. That's how you do me. There you go. It almost came right up. Okay, so let me pull up this table. Trying to get a good image of it. Okay. So it's various different images of it. But I think this is what I had showed y'all before. It wasn't this particular image. But there are psychological needs, safety needs, love and belonging, esteem, and self-actualization, right? So esteem and self-actualization are at the top of this pyramid, okay? And psychological needs are just your basic needs: air, food, water, shelter, sleep, clothing, reproduction, right? Safety needs: personal security, employment, resources, health, health and property, okay? Love and belonging, friendship, intimacy, family, sense of connection, right? So unfortunately, the majority of people, especially in the world we live now, they operate in this red and orange level. Some of them have gotten to the point where they have healthy relationships and connection, okay? But then there's esteem, right? There's respect, self-esteem, status, recognition, strength, and freedom. And the highest on the table, blessings to you. Good night, Mad Scots woman. Thank you for being here. And the highest on the table is self-actualization, which is the desire to become the most that one can be. So when I asked AI, based on the things that I've shared with you about me, where would you put me? And it put me here and here, right? But it gave me some caveats. It was like, the only things that you need to work on is perfectionism, right? And it knew that for me, routines and making sure that I'm tapping into like my routines, like journaling, meditation, grounding, quiet time in the mornings, just morning routines, rituals, and stuff like that. So it knew that sticking to my routines, if I don't do that, and if I look too much for perfectionism, then those are the things that kind of could throw me off, right? And so I was amazed because those are the things that I've been working on mostly lately, right? Because, I told you I pretty much mastered all the emotional stuff. I've gotten to a place where I know where I fit with love and belonging, friends and stuff. Um, these things, the psychological needs and the safety needs like personal security, resources, sleep, clothing, shelter, all that. I don't concern myself with that, because I already know that I'm going to be provided for. So looking at that, it kind of, we have these ideas about ourselves, right? But I don't think like we really give ourselves the credit that we deserve for how far we've gotten in life or the smallest accomplishment that we make. And that's something, hey Nathaniel, that's something that I have been hearing a lot. Like it's been coming through a lot of different stuff that I've been watching or reading, is that we downplay ourselves way too much, right? And obviously there are so many people looking for outside validation and all that kind of stuff. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be validated. I think that's another thing that people are saying is a problem. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be validated because you put energy into something, right? It's called reciprocity is what it's called. The only thing is, if you're seeking that validation instead of giving it to yourself and not in addition to giving it to yourself, right? Because that's all validation is. It's reciprocity. It's you recognizing the value that I bring, and you validate that value. You say that value you brought actually mattered in this moment to me. Okay? So that's what real validation is. So there's nothing wrong with wanting that. And so I think when we don't look to ourselves and say, you know what? You did eat that salad. You still had that burger, but you ate that salad instead of them fries with that burger. Hey, good deal. Good, good on you. So, Nathaniel, you can have whatever you want, baby. I don't know what you're asking for, but give it to yourself. So if you want to be beautiful, just say, hey, I'm beautiful. And bam, you beautiful. It ain't that hard. All right. So, and don't come in. I don't have the patience today to be playing games. So if you need attention, I just gave it to you. Take it and sit down and be quiet. Okay? Stay in here and learn something or go play. Don't y'all time him out either, because he finna get ignored now. Oh, y'all got to him before I could say something. Yeah. See, that's negative validation. People are looking for validation for being absolutely not completely useless, because nobody's useless, but in a moment you can be useless because he's adding nothing to the conversation. Okay, so what he was contributing was useless, and he's looking for empty validation. Do y'all see where I'm going? Who's clocking this tea? Well, too late. I know that's right, CD. But who's clocking this tea? Right? So as I'm having this conversation with y'all, I see what my bioenergetic therapist has been saying to me. I'm putting out a whole lot of value, and the reciprocity is very, very slight. And I have a right to want to be compensated. Okay? But I also know this is not just about money. Right? Because, hell, I'm cute enough to make me an OnlyFans if I want to. Or I can do one of them foot sites and make me a little money because my feet kind of cute. Okay? Diana, we getting over that. That's the whole point of this conversation. We getting over that. Because if you woke up this morning and if you go out that door and you offer a hello, you offer a smile, right? You help somebody move a buggy, you clock in at work and actually do a little work, okay? You offering value to the world. If you obey the traffic laws, you ain't speeding, you ain't cutting people off, okay? You offering value to the world. You feel me? Let alone if you living in your gifts and operating in your purpose, or you a good mom or a good friend or a good lover, like, you being thoughtful, you being righteous. Shoot ya. But if I'm giving you that, I expect the universe and my world to give it back to me. You say you should do your foot and toes. Yes. I was looking at my nails today, honey. Y'all see, I keep my little nails done. I do them myself for the most part. Every now and then I might go down there and get a little manicure. And I tried a new shape on them. I did a little bit more of a point. But the thing is, like, and I don't need nobody to validate that my nails cute. I think my nails cute. But when my honey noticed, he was like, "Oh, you did one yellow on each finger and the other one with," and I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, that's cute." Okay, that was validation. Does having my nails done offer value? It offers value to me, and it offers value to him, because having my nails done is a certain mental femininity that he gets to look upon and gaze upon and say, "Oh, I got me something special." Y'all better clock this tea. Clock it. Okay? Blessings, you said. Let's all do it. Okay? You feel me? So, even if I didn't have him, somebody would notice my nails if I'm checking out at the store, or, you know what I'm saying? Somebody would make a comment. And if they don't, they looking. They might not say nothing, but they might think to themselves, "Oh, they cute." And I'm going to feel that energy because I feel cute. Okay? All of this is part of self-love and self-actualization, esteem. We getting to the top of the pyramid these days, honey. If you come to Umi Jua's Tarot, we ain't staying down at the bottom. We ain't vibrating low, and we ain't at the bottom of the hierarchy of needs. We getting all our needs met. And we living in that energy. We living in love, truth, authenticity, bliss, What's all the stuff at the top? Top of the consciousness table. The map of consciousness. Let me see him. I ain't hardly did no readings tonight. Y'all still love me? At the top, we start with courage, neutrality. Then we go to willingness, acceptance, reason, love, joy, peace, enlightenment. That's one table. The other table, we have up toward the top, courage, neutrality. Yeah, it's the same map. So we get into love, joy, peace, enlightenment. Okay, reason, acceptance, willingness. Shoot, we ain't fooling with no more foolishness. This is where we operating in, day to day to day. Authenticity is folded into love. Okay, self-love. Because when you love yourself, you're gonna be true to yourself. All right, but this is where we operating. Random 8, game over. Yeah. Yeah, blessings, because you just beautiful, girl. You just dropped dead gorgeous. You ain't got to do nothing but exist. And you going to get that, what they call it, pretty privilege. Biggest hugs to you, Random 8. Welcome back, Walter. All right. So we at 122. Okay, I just saw 2222 and then 222. We good. We in the right place. Except your dang husband. Oh, he done just got too used to you. You got to shake things up. Do your nails and he gonna be like, what you doing your nails for? He ain't gonna say it. He gonna look at them. He gonna be like, what's she up to? Because you ain't been doing them. All right. So what are you guys' thoughts on our self-validation and reciprocity? You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in if you haven't already. We are getting to esteem and self-actualization. We are getting to love, joy, peace, enlightenment. Diana, you say you know that's where you are aiming to be. Start seeing yourself there now, girl. The littlest things, pat yourself on the back. Right? The things that you know you can improve in. Pick one thing. Right? Let's say you want to, I don't know, lose weight. Right? What are the things they tell you need to do to lose weight? You need to do exercise. You need to eat right. You need to sleep right. You need to, whatever you need to do. Pick one of them. Pick one. Sometimes we try to do all of everything at one time, and our inner is not set up for it. Our center can't take all of that mess on at once. Okay? So just eat what you want, but go for a walk every day. Make it a meaningful walk. Okay? Let your system adjust. And then, maybe I'll still eat what I want, but I'll take something off the table and add something healthy. Right? Make it simple and easy for yourself. Give your system time to adjust. Remember, I told you that old frequency, it be coming in and be like boom, 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 boom. And see, I know that old frequency been after me because my adjustments have been coming quickly because I have been elevating in my consciousness purposely. Okay? So the whole while all this bombardment and foolishness happening, over here, esteem, self-actualization, love, joy, peace. So they send some raggedy-minded biatch to make me crash out. But you know what? She needed that crash out. She needed somebody to validate her foolishness. Right? Because what you're offering right now is useless. I'm going to validate that uselessness. I'm going to tell you that you're offering no value right now. So maybe you can see yourself. And then I'm going to go back to loving me. And I'm going to put my house back in order. And I'm going to be all right. But what are you going to be? Still over there hating yourself. Unless you listen to what I said to you. And you apply it to build yourself up. But some things are just accountability. Sometimes people sends the universe to a person like this, low vibrations send them to attack me, right? But the universe has already planned for me to speak to you in the way that you need to hear. Because accountability you have to face before you can elevate. This is your opportunity to elevate out of self-hate. You see reciprocity here? You giving me uselessness and BS, but I'm giving you an opportunity, right? And then by you giving me this uselessness and BS, you're helping me to see that, okay, yeah, I can crash out and tell you what needs to be said, and I can go back to being myself and love me. I don't have to be a complete crash out all the damn time. I can continue to elevate. Y'all you clocking the T? Okay, give me some fire emojis if you clocking the T. We on reciprocity. We on validation. Okay? Yes. Thank you. Yes. Like, oh, I love the fire. I love the fire. We burning down, pardon my French, but I got to say it. We burning bullshit. We burning it. Okay? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Burn it. Okay? So, where we at? What time is it? 8:11? I guess I need to do no story time because we've been talking this whole time. I've done a few readings and they needed to be short. Because it's time to recalibrate. That's what this whole night was about. It's recalibrating. Okay? Because it's time for us to go to the next level. With this channel, with our connections, with our lives, with our gifts. Remember last week, there was a lot of people wanting to know what their gifts were. And I was able to share that with you. Okay? Now we're elevating. We're tapping in. Ain't no more playing games with who we are and where we're trying to go. Don't no freaking body get to dictate that. Nobody but us. All right? So when mess come, oh, this is my opportunity to see where I am on my scale. Right? So, oh, they're vibrating low. Where do I need to vibrate at? Anger is higher than down here now. Remember, I told y'all, anger is higher up on the scale than sadness, despair, depression, all this kind of stuff. So if you need to get angry, oh, accountability, accountability, accountability. This is your opportunity to come out of self-hate. While I'm just going to vibrate right here for a hot minute. Then like, oh, okay. Well, I said what I needed to say. They got what they needed to get. I see now. I operated in a little bit lower state. So let me go back up to love. Let me go back up to peace. Let me go back up to joy. Let me sit down and meditate, maintain enlightenment, and operate from here. Until I need to come back down and bust another upside their head. Right? Because we live in a human world. Nobody just gonna get to say and do whatever. They can get it. They can get it verbally. They can get it energetically. but they gonna get it. And it's only gonna be for a hot minute because we ain't staying there. We elevating. Then they gonna fall off or move on. Okay. Yeah, I'm done with readings for tonight. I'm recalibrating. When I come back, when are we here again? Sunday? God bless you too, Diana. When I come back Sunday, we're going to be on a whole different vibe, okay? A whole different vibe. Those shorts drop every day. The viewership dropped on those shorts. We're putting positive energy. The special Friday isn't until we just had one on the 16th. So it's the first and third Friday, but this is August, so we get a bonus on the 30th. Okay. So no special Friday this week, but I'll be back Sunday. There's plenty of time for us to recalibrate. Go back and watch this live as much as you need to, love. You said a day after your birthday. Awesome. You'll be finished with your exams by then, won't you, Delaney? Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love, Walter. Let's see. What did I miss? I thought I was seeing everything. Okay. Oh, 25. You're going to be grown, man. Grown. Yeah. You finna start getting your hips too. Big girl energy. Yeah. Finna start getting your hips. The hips don't lie, honey. What you said? No. Girl. I ain't talking about mom hips. I'm talking about sexy, feminine hips. And mom hips are sexy, feminine too. I'm talking about them hips that be like, that make the men go, See, right now, before you get your hips, you know, everything is just cute, right? Everything's just cute. When you're young, everything's just cute. But when you get your grown woman on, everything is just, wow. Oh. Ah. Random makes you screaming. Yeah, girl. I was glad when my hips came in. I was like, ooh, I used to be at the club doing this little thing with them. I turn around and be some dude up on me. I'd be like, boy, gone. I'd be like, move. Yeah, Daphne, and your mom body still gonna be T. I'm trying to tell you, y'all be seeing this little chubby roll around him. It don't stop nothing. I'm doing my little protein heavy keto thing right now. I'm down 6 pounds since Monday. Clock it. Okay. But I still walk everywhere I go, belly and all, just, what's that? Hey, what she say? Oh, really? You like my hair? No, it's just something I did. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm seeing someone. Oh, really? Oh, that's nice. No, yeah, it's pretty serious. Yeah, you know, we've been together about 9-10 months now, so I think we're kind of locked in. Mm-hmm. You want to buy me lunch? I mean, I'm not going to stop you, but just know, like, I'm probably not going to give you my number after, but, you know, if you want to bless a pretty lady, I'm cool with it. Boy, stop. Okay, it was nice meeting you. Those conversations happen on the regular, even with my little pudgy belly, my 54 years, and my white hair. The salsa and cumbia. Can't belly dance. Honey, I don't be belly dancing. I just be existing, feeling myself. Yep. And let me tell y'all something. I think I might have mentioned this way back in the way back. But I am vain and I'm okay with it. Being vain has kept me from doing a whole lot of things. Being vain has kept me from drinking excessively. It's kept me from substances. Okay? It's kept me from staying with men who would touch this pretty face, calling themselves on me. Okay? Yeah. Vanity will save you from a lot of things. That's right, Delaney. Keep them in check, because if you ain't clocking your own tea, who clocking? Shoot. All right, you guys. I'm going to let y'all go so we can let CD get some rest. And Blessing's probably gonna be cooking something good tonight. Of course, he needs to be checked. Look, when you walking, and this for the males and the females, when you walking in your divine essence, the people around you, they got to understand who you are. You know, they got to know you got options, honey, because you do. Okay. To be humble. Okay. CD, you cool tonight, love? Blessings, you okay? What you cooking? Taking in the lessons? Okay, good. All right, we're going to let you go and get some rest. We ain't going to keep you long because we already had been here 30-some minutes on the last live, and then I had to get set up for this one. Blessings, you say you still a good belly dancer. I ain't know you knew. I told you, them grown woman hips, they know what to do with the belly too. Okay. All right, y'all. Girl, you ain't old. Oh, that's random. That's Walter telling me he old. You ain't old. All right, guys. So I'll be back Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central. Don't forget to share the live, comment on it afterwards, book personal readings with me, okay? Because it's time for us to figure out what our paths are, what our, what problems and connections we need to be working out right now. Those are better worked out on personal readings. So it's time to get on that. Remember, I have that membership where you can get a discount on a personal reading every month. Okay, that's an exclusive price. It is even lower than the other price that I had before my prices went up on the readings. So it's better to just go ahead and join. It's not going to hurt you. Okay. Okay, wonderful, Delaney. All right, but yeah. You definitely want to start doing that, and don't worry about where the money's coming from, because you are getting the readings to help you be on the path you need to be on to draw in everything that's meant for you. Okay, so just join the membership, pay it this month, get your reading. The what do you call it? The calendar is open for August and September now. Okay. So you can book for August and September. And if you can't pay your September bill, then you can just cancel your meeting for September. You feel me? But get in on it, because it's there for you. All right. I've been getting people reaching out to me, trying to give me basically trying to lowball me, but it's not intentional. It's just people because that's how it is when you're a giver. People, the value that you offer, they see it, but they want to kind of lower the price on it, and I'm not doing it. That's why I created this membership. Okay. All right. All right. So CD. Oh, I missed you. Oh, I missed you so much. All right. Blessings. Did you feel them kisses bombarding your beautiful face? Yes. I love all you guys, though. Daphne, you say you don't feel like you would need a reading every month. That's why you don't join. Now, how many times you come in here in the live telling me, Umi, can I get on the list? And you give that much during the lives every week. By the time it adds up, you've paid for that membership. Think about it. Think about it. I ain't saying join. I'm just saying think about it. Thank you for the hugs back and the kisses back, y'all. I love you too, blessings. Okay. So remember, y'all can reach out to me via email anytime, okay? And I'm here. I'm gonna try to see what's going on with this schooling the rest of the week. So send some love my way. That's what I'm gonna be working on until Sunday. All right. Yes, let us know via the community page if you got a reading that blessed you. All right. Thank you, Delaney. You'll think about it. Okay. That's what I said. Just think about it. If you want to keep giving like you give and doing what you do, it's working. I ain't mad at it at all. At all. You actually help me reach my goals. So that's what I say. We're just thinking here. We're just thinking. Yeah, definitely appreciate you. So, all right, guys. I'm going to sign off in 5, 4, 3. I am Jua, and you have been read. Make sure y'all have a good night. Reach out if you need to. Do all the things. Like, share, comment, subscribe, drop. All the stuff. And in the words of CD, bye-bye. Good night, Delaney.